Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today guys I'm going to be reviewing the 84 rated MLS Player of the Month, Mls Moralez. His card looks alright, I guess. He did cost me in the region of 10,000 coins to complete his SBC, and in the 4 games that I played him with, he scored me 3 goals and got me 3 assists, and he does have a 4-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along into his game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 90 vision, his 90 agility, his 87 crossing, and finally his 86 finishing. And I did have the Maestro chemistry star applied to this Player of the Month Moralez card, and according to Potm, he's coming in at around 25,000 coins to complete his SBC from scratch. You don't get any packs in return for that, but in my opinion, for an 84 rated Argentine cam with pretty decent stats, 4-star, 4-star, nice height as well for a cam at 5'2". Some people would say maybe that's a bit too short, but for me it's still fine. And overall, like a decent card, maybe not the so-called meta at this stage of FIFA, but for a Player of the Month, from the MLS, and also to fit into an MLS team, he looks pretty awesome, or even like an Argentine national team. And I have to say, I had a ton of fun using this card. I was very, very pleased with him. In fact, I thought he outperformed what I expected from him. I didn't think he was going to be great. I didn't think he was going to be necessarily like the worst player ever, but I just thought with the stats that he had, he wasn't really going to be able to kind of match up to all the other really awesome players that that so many people have got in their teams right now. But actually, he really surprised me, and I have to say I was very impressed with him. Already off the bat, I'd say it's an SBC that's worth doing, because at the end of the day, I'm sure 25,000 coins, I'm sure a lot of you guys have already got stuff in the club that are useful for that SBC. So at the end of the day, I'd still recommend doing it, because you're still getting an 84 rated special card with a pretty awesome card design that could still be useful for other SBCs, or just a nice awesome card in terms of card design to have in your club anyway. But for me, his first pro will be his passing. 3 assists in the 4 games from a cam position, that's a good return. Fantastic passing stats all around, 90 vision, 83 short passing, 84 long passing. With the Maestro Chem style, he does go up to 95 vision, he goes up to 93 short passing. His long passing as well is increased up to 89, which is pretty awesome. So passing stats wise, absolutely fantastic for that position. Providing nice little through balls as well to Crespo, to Messi, and Perez, I believe, was the other guy I had on the left-hand side. But yeah, his passing-wise was just fantastic. Obviously, long passing I didn't use too much with him being at a cam, but short passing and vision was immaculate. It was really, really good, and how he picked out so many good passes for me. And it honestly felt like I wasn't using an 84 rated card. It felt like it was like a team of the season card that was like really high rated. He didn't feel any lesser than the other players I had in the pitch. He could do what I wanted him to do, and he just outperforms, from what the card stats show, in my opinion. But yeah, passing me the first pro to him, 3 assists in 4 games. That's a great return from a cam. His second pro as well, world-based finishing. Now, some people may say a couple of his goals might have been a little bit lucky, or while one of the goals did take a slight defection. The other 2 goals though were superb. In particular, his free kick. He does go up to 92 free kick accuracy with the Maestro Chem style, and he did come close on a free kick on another occasion. But also, every single game he was always just taking chances. The goalkeeper would make some fantastic saves to stop him. He hit the bar and maybe the post a couple times as well. To get 3 goals from 4 games again in that cam position is a fantastic return. Overall, decent finishing stats: 86 finishing, 82 shot power, 83 long shots. With that Maestro Chem style, his shot power is increased to 92, with his long shots going up to 93. His finishing remains at 86, which is fine. Even his positioning goes up into the low 90s as well, which is pretty awesome. So actually, with that Maestro Chem style, it increases his shooting really, really nicely, so that the majority of his stats for shooting are actually in the low 90s, which is pretty awesome. Adds another nice pro to the card. His final pro will be his dribbling as well: 90 agility, 82 ball control. Not the best for a cam, but with the Maestro Chem style, it goes up to 87, which is fine. You can work with that. Reactions at 80 aren't great. Go up to 85 with the Maestro Chem style, again, not too bad. His dribbling goes up to 94. As I mentioned before, his agility goes all the way up to 95. For me, again, very good. Obviously, the 4-star skill moves as well. Can take on players really well because of his nice small height. So for me, he feels really agile and smooth on the ball. He can really get past defenders because of how good his dribbling was, and that defenders wouldn't be able to cope with that. And overall, it was just a really, really good, impressive card. And there aren't really any cons that I do have to this card. Yes, he does have 40 strength, which obviously isn't the most desirable, but in my opinion, I've used so many cams this FIFA. I like my cams to be short, so typically short cams very rarely have good physical stats, and for me, good physicality on a cam, yes, it's always a nice extra benefit to have, but for me, it's not essential to have. So for me, it doesn't really matter that he's only got 40 strength, because I didn't notice it to be an issue. It didn't really limit the cards or affect him in any bad way. I wouldn't pay attention to that strength being an issue, and you can only expect so much at the end of the day for 25,000 coins. But overall, I was really, really happy with this guy. Relatively easy to link in with Argentine players. I had a few Argentine players in my club, and obviously the MLS is becoming a better league now with more special cards being released. But overall, we'll give him a 9 out of 10 based on his current value. Obviously, if he costs hundreds of thousands of coins, well, to be fair, he got me 6 gold contributors in 4 games. So even if he did maybe cost me 100 or maybe 100,000 coins, I'd still probably recommend doing it because I thought he was a really, really fun card. Apart from the fact that, yes, he might not be for everyone the most easy to link in with, but as a player, I think he's actually a really, really good card. And I think a lot of people are going to look past this guy, and I don't think you should. I think for 25,000 coins, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can do him cheaper than that. I actually think he's worth doing and just giving him a go and see what you guys think of him, because I was actually really impressed by him. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish up this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.